Oh, hello, hello. Going to be doing some tarot readings today. Hopefully. So let me just get everything set up here. Okay, how do we sound? Okay, how do we sound? All right, good. I'm going to move the microphone just a little tiny bit over, so that might have sounded weird, but I apologize if it did. Okay. Yeah, that looks good, I guess. I'm also going to paste the donation link in the chat as usual to make it easier for those who want to get a reading. And while I wait for people to show up, I'm going to grab a tissue real quick. Okay, I'm back. So I shall just chill here and see if anyone shows up wanting a reading. Let's see, I guess I could also share the stream to Twitter. That was an ad beginning to play. Who wants a tarot reading? That is my tweet. I think I'm going to move the microphone again. All right. Now it's getting darker. Coming to you all from a very cold, wintry afternoon here in Pennsylvania. I was out there earlier for a spiritual journey, and it was pretty incredible. I found myself thinking it's only Scorpio season. Like, we shouldn't be having this kind of weather yet, but there it is. Or we shouldn't necessarily be having it, I guess. It's rather anomalous at this time of year. So, what shall I do while I wait? Not really much to do. This is a tarot reading stream. It's not an entertainment stream, so if you expected me to sit here and entertain you, sorry, but that's not my intention. Unless I ironically end up entertaining you without even intending to entertain you, which would be pretty entertaining, I suppose. As usual, if anyone is wondering, I'll be doing tarot readings for donations of any amount at all, even just $1. I'll give you a tarot reading. And then if you want an astrological birth chart reading / consultation, well, if you're willing to pay $20, I'll give you that, plus a tarot reading if you like. And the main reason I charge more for those is because they take longer and they're a bit more, I don't know, there's like more to them, I guess. Because like we have to get the birth data and all that. Got my green tea as usual. The tarot reading I gave myself today, I got the fortune card for the underlying energy, the card I keep getting in my daily readings for some reason. The cards are wanting me to know that things are changing, things are evolving. It's probably quite a good thing. All right, well, I guess I'll be on my phone until someone shows up. Greetings, Bert. Are you perhaps interested in a tarot reading? Going to multitask here just a little bit. You enjoy my card readings? Thank you. I'm glad you do. I always put my best into them, or put my all into them, basically. Okay, the view counter says we're getting a couple more people. Hello, everyone. If you would like a tarot or astrology reading, just let me know. Tarot readings I'll do for a donation of any amount whatsoever. Astrology readings / consultations, I have to ask for $20 for those, or the $20 equivalent to whatever your currency is if you're outside of the US, which can easily be Googled. I'll even Google it for you if you want. I'll do it live. For example, I could be like, here, let's try this now. Let's see if this works. I could be like, hey, Google, what is 20 US dollars in Canadian dollars? I think this thing's a little messed up sometimes. Hang on, let's try again. What is 20 US dollars in Canadian dollars?
20 United States dollars equals 26 Canadian dollars and 46 cents.
See, there you go. Google can just help us out anytime we need it. So in the meantime, if you guys want to just chat or anything at some point, you can always type in the chat. If you have any questions about tarot, like not a tarot reading sort of question, but any questions about tarot or astrology or anything, I'd be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Actually, that reminds me of something I was going to tweet recently. Maybe I should do that now. Actually, now I can't quite remember how I wanted to word it, so maybe not. It's currently 3:22 where I am. 3:22 p.m. Supposedly a powerful occult number. I heard this many years ago from people, and they acted like it was a mystery to them as to why it was powerful. But once I learned a thing or two about astrology, it became so obvious to me. I wondered how anyone who even looks into things enough to ask that question in the first place could not easily find the answer. The obvious answer is 322 refers to March 22nd, the beginning of Aries season, the first sign of the zodiac, where the end turns into the beginning again. I would say that is very powerful indeed. Oh, and also, yes, here I am on a Tuesday. And that's because I originally intended to do this on Friday, but that ended up not being a good day for it. I was exhausted. And then yesterday I had my Seth stream to do. And so that's what I did then. And it wasn't really feasible to try to do that plus this kind of a stream yesterday. So I didn't. And instead, now here I am today. But I'll try to do another one of these on Friday of this week, no matter what. Oh, the sun's back out there. It's very nice. Just sort of reflecting off the snow. Well, sorry guys. Normally these streams are more eventful by now. Aries rocks. This November is oddly a great time to be Aries. Interesting. Why do you say that about this November? Let me see if I can figure it out. My guess would be because the sun moves into your 9th house, which is a very fun placement, but I don't know. Then in December, Jupiter also moves into your 9th house, yeah. Or wait, no, it moves into your 10th house. What the hell am I thinking right now? Hang on. Let me pull this up. Yeah, it moves into Capricorn. It moves into your 10th house. Can't believe I said 9th house. All the YouTube card readers keep saying that. Makes sense. Interesting. That's something I kind of meant to do for November was a forecast for each sign, tarot and astrology, but things got ahead of me. I had to deal with some health issues yet again, and so I ran out of time. But I don't know. I think in the future I might, if I don't have time to do a reading for all 12 signs, I might just do one reading where I draw one card for each sign, so I could still give people some bit of information. Crazy stuff going on for me for the better. Well, that's good. That's for the better. Don't stress it, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love doing those monthly readings. Well, I love doing readings in general. But it is true, they take up a lot of time. I'm actually thinking in the future, I might just live stream them. Because if I can just record a reading live, then it's a lot faster for me. I don't have to edit it. I don't have to render it or upload it. It's just instantly recorded. So I might do that in the future. We'll see. Hey, how are you? I'm doing well, Savannah. Thank you. How are you? And are you perhaps interested in a tarot reading? I'll definitely get a reading in the near future. Thank you, Bert. I appreciate that. That's another reason why I want to try to keep up with the monthly readings, even if I just do one overall reading for each sign, one card for each sign, because then even if people can't get a personal reading, they can still get some kind of reading from me each month. Yeah, geez, it just keeps getting brighter and brighter out. Yeah, I wonder if people are typically looking for readings more in the evening. I feel like the late afternoon, early evening hours, I have more success. Well, I've got 26 more minutes, so guess we'll see what happens. Last time I did one of these streams, not counting the one on Halloween that didn't get much traction, there were people from start to finish. So this is kind of weird for me. It's weird how YouTube like emails you letting you know when your own stream is live. Like, why do they do that? Well, they just started doing that relatively recently. I'm like literally getting sleepy because not much is happening. Also, Did Savannah just come in and then immediately leave? What's up with that? People do that from time to time. It's like, am I doing something wrong? Does anyone want a reading out there? Or are you just going to leave me hopelessly scrolling through Tinder? Emphasis on the hopeless. Hopelessly. Am I doing a free reading? I'm afraid not. But you can donate literally whatever you want. Even just $1, and I'll give a reading. Well, I've got 20 more minutes. Let's see if anything happens. Hey there, Princess Laura. Are you interested in a tarot reading? Did you guys hear the siren? I guess this is the part where everyone makes the joke that they're coming to get me. So they're coming to get me. How do you donate? You can either donate through PayPal or Super Chat, whichever one works for you. The PayPal donation link is in the chat, but I'll paste it again just to make it easier. There it is. You will try. Thank you so much for trying. And now it's getting a little bit dark out. I think I need to come on here during the evenings. I think the evenings are more like active for stuff like this, or for a lot of things probably. Maybe I'll come back tonight. I don't know. I wasn't planning on it, but maybe. If I do come back tonight, though, I estimate it'll be in about, let me think here, 3.5 to 4 hours from now. Got 13 more minutes. Let's see what happens. I've got 13 more minutes, but if someone gets a reading and needs a little extra time, I can stay over that a little bit to finish the reading. But other than that, I have 13, well, now 12 more minutes. Sorry, I keep yawning. Hey there, Tanya. Are you interested in a tarot reading? Yes, please. All right. You can give me a donation through PayPal or Super Chat. The PayPal donation is in the chat just above you. And I'll give you a reading on anything that you would like. Boy. This rate, I'm going to need another cup of green tea after this stream, I think. Is it darker out there now? I guess it must be. The video feed looks a bit different. Well, I guess I'm out of time, but I'll wait another minute or two in case Tanya's trying to donate and hasn't been able to just yet. Sometimes I think it can take a bit. Oh, wait, it's done? Oh, I see that there. Thank you very much. All right, let me know what your question is whenever you're ready. How does Mark feel about me and what he has with other women? All right. Let's take a look at this. So as usual, after I'm done shuffling the cards, or as I go to shuffle the cards, really, I'm going to minimize this window so that I can concentrate on the reading. So I won't be able to see the chat for a bit, but then I'll pull it back up. All right, so We would like a Celtic cross reading for Tanya on the question of how does Mark feel about me and what he has with other women. I think he has someone. We are on distance. Okay, so how does Mark feel about Tanya and what does he have going on with other women? That is the question. A Celtic cross. Let's see what we get. Minimizing the window now. Okay. How does Mark feel about Tanya? And what does he have going on with other women? How does Mark feel about Tanya? What does he have going on with other women? What insights can we gain from the universe on this situation? There we go. All right, take a look here. Death. 7 of Swords reversed. The Hanged Man. King of Wands reversed. The High Priestess reversed. The 7 of Wands. The 8 of Swords reversed. The 2 of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. And the 4 of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look here. Let me sort of put all this together. You wouldn't happen to know his birthday, would you? Or what sign he is? Libra 2709. Okay, thank you. You are Aries. Okay. Okay, that puts some things into perspective here for sure. Let's see, that's 7 of Swords for the challenge card. Well, the biggest indicator here is going to be what we're starting out with, the Death card, in terms of like how he might feel about you. This card is all about change and transition and stuff like that. And so I hope I'm not being the bearer of bad news here, but basically that tells me that he's looking for change. He's looking to let go of what once was in the pursuit of something new. That's further backed up by the fact that we have a Court card reversed in the past, King of Wands reversed in the past, and also the Queen of Wands reversed in Hopes or Fears. And you said you're an Aries, that's a fire sign. Both of those cards indicate fire signs, and the reversal tends to indicate a sort of blocked energy there. It can indicate conflict, but in this context, it would at least indicate like a blockage. And so, again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it kind of looks like from what I'm seeing here, like he might want to sort of leave you behind. And as we see with the 7 of Swords, and it did come up reversed for the challenge card, but I'll just show it up right. Talking about like going one's own way and stuff like that, it could be saying that that's like what he's struggling with right now, is to sort of go his own way or find his own way. This card can even talk about sort of like an individualistic perspective from time to time, and so trying to like find his own individuality. I mean, it's almost like he's trying to find his way, like he might feel somewhat lost or something. Let me see what else. 8 of Swords reversed. As for other women, however, though, I'm not really seeing any strong indicators of that. There may be some kind of influence, as we see here with the High Priestess reversed in the hope to achieve position. This could represent a woman that perhaps he is pursuing in some way, but that is most likely not good for him, hence the reversal of the card. But what we're really seeing here, as we look ahead to the outcome card, 4 of Pentacles, this isn't exactly suggesting partnership with anyone. This is much more suggesting being like on one's own and that sort of thing. So it looks like whatever happens with him, he's most likely going to end up not with anyone, at least in the foreseeable future. He's divorced. I think it's his ex. Oh, really? It could be. I mean, I'm not getting any definite indicator of that here either way, but it could be. Let's see. In the near future, though, with the 6 of Wands, it looks like he's trying to move forward in some way, whether that's move on from the past or make progress towards perhaps other relationship goals. Again, if he is sort of pursuing this High Priestess woman, or a woman represented by the High Priestess reversed here, whether that's his ex or not, it looks like in the near future he's going to feel like he's making progress in relationships. But again, we have that 4 of Pentacles indication of his ending up alone. We also have, interestingly enough, for the outside force coming in, this 2 of Wands reversed. The way I would interpret this is something like interrupting his plans, or interrupting his planning stages for something, or some kind of interruption in planning coming at him. So it may even be that, like, as we see with the 6 of Wands in the near future, he thinks he's making progress, or maybe he is making some progress as he would define it in relationships. But then we have the 2 of Wands reversed, outside force coming in, that interrupts that. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles outcome card. He ends up alone. So let's see. I guess that's the most important information. I mean, we could also look at, for attitude or position, there's this 8 of Swords reverse, this desire to break free, or feeling like one is breaking free, feeling like one is perhaps going through something of a transformation as well with this 8. 8s talk about the 8th house, which is so often about transformation. And I guess lastly, we could talk about the Hanged Man for the underlying energy, which is all about letting go. And in this context, I would say, again, like he's trying to let go of the past in general. Though we do, of course, still have this High Priestess reverse card. Again, I don't know if this is for sure his ex. Like, I can't say with that much specificity, but he may be trying to pursue some woman, but who is probably not good for him, hence the reversal. So that's about it. Do you have any questions on this reading? If I send a message to him after Mercury retrograde. If you send a message to him after Mercury retrograde, asking if that's a good thing, it's hard to say. I mean, generally speaking, waiting until the Mercury retrograde is over is a very good idea anyway. And if you really want to get technical about it, waiting until it's out of its shadow, which won't be until December 9th, I believe it is. But if is it a good thing, or would it be a good thing? It's just, I can't really give a solid yes or no, because the death card here indicates that he's looking for change. He's experiencing change right now. And then the Seven of Swords seems to suggest he's trying to like find himself. So I can't really give a solid yes or no on that. But, well, we do have this Four of Pentacles for the outcome card, again, indicating whatever happens in the near or not so near future, the highest probability right now is that he will end up alone. Thanks. You are so welcome. And thank you so much for getting a reading from me. I really appreciate it. And best of luck to you with this situation. All right. So that's all the time I have for today. I want to thank everyone for being here who has been here. I know it's been a bit of a slow day, but it was still fun. If you're not already, you can feel free to subscribe to me. I should be back on Friday with more live tarot readings and astrology readings as well, if people are interested in those too. And I guess that's about it. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.